47 cubic meters. That's how much is going in there tomorrow. Including down this stretch here, that's 1.5 meters deep of concrete. So the top of these steel pins that are all around, they're every meter around the inside of the trench. That is the level of the concrete that we're putting in those trenches. So it's trench fill, basically. It's a lot of concrete. A lot of concrete that I could have put down my yards and done for the cattle. Instead, it's going in there. Now, I'm sure there's a few of you wondering what on earth we're up to down here building this thing. There is a plan, okay? We put in planning. I know I've told you already before, but for those of you who've only just arrived and just found out what's going on, we put in planning permission to build this 2 years ago. My planning permission runs out next April. The only way to extend our planning permission was to actually start the site. So we've had the building inspector out, looked at our trenches. They've all been ticked off and signed off and done. We're going to be pouring concrete tomorrow, and if we can make the funds stretch, we're going to bring the site up to oversight. So basically, we'll pour the concrete footings, we'll let that go off, we'll dig out the soil and the rubbish from in between, and then we'll membrane it and we'll stone it up and we'll put the first parts of our drainage in, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of the first, I mean, a lot of people say that 1/3 of the building is in the ground, including the cost. And I reckon that's not going to be far away by the time we finish this, but there is a plan, okay? I'm not going to entirely enlighten you as to what the plan is. It is a future-proofing plan, and it's not necessarily for me. I mean, one or two of you are having some fairly close guesses, but yeah. Anyway, that's that. Farm stuff. Actually, before farm stuff, digger stuff. So I gave Barry a call this morning down at Ireland, and I said, Barry, you haven't got a grading bucket for this Volvo, have you? And by the way, can I keep it for another week? And it's like, well, you know, you're going to double the cost. I know, mate. I said, but a couple of steaks. He said, I haven't had the steaks in the last lot yet. All right, still a couple of steaks, but anyway, so he's very kindly loaned us to go with the machine a grading bucket. I've got another job for that. So the grading bucket is going to be used for digging out the oversight. But if I get a chance over the weekend, I'm also going to take the grading bucket down on the golf course and clean out the pond and the ditch down there. We've had very little water. The cattle have got a big puddle to drink out of down there. And some people say, well, we're not supposed to let the cattle drink out of the stream, blah, 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 and environment ages, all that. But, you know, it's quite nice for them to have a drink of fresh spring water, and for the geese and for the wildlife. So it's as much for them as for us. So we may be having a little bit. I've not actually driven this thing yet. I've had it for a week. I've not used it. Famous Dave has literally hogged the whole thing. So I intend, if I get a chance, to spend a bit of time one evening or one day with this, not tonight, on the golf course, and we're going to do a bit of ditching. So yeah, for those of you who like a bit of digger action, it'll be different to the Doosan, but I can do more with this because I can reach, well, nearly twice as far. So now we'll get onto the farm stuff, although that was a bit farmy. Yeah, quick view of the site from up there. It is, for what it is, it's a really, really big footing. 47 cubic meters. So we're only building the middle bit for now. That's just the middle bit. That's all we're going to build initially. Later on, we might build the outside bits, but that might be years away, unless I win the lottery. Anyway, farmy, yeah, farm stuff. So I could talk about our new bale grab. I could talk about that, apart from not actually anything to talk about yet because we've not done anything. So I spoke to Toby the other day, and he'd actually forgotten to speak to the engineer. So I'm still hoping that someone's going to come out and do that little bit of reaming for me. It's one of those things where it's a brand new machine, and to my mind, I shouldn't really have to do engineering adjustments to make it fit the tractor. I don't really think I should have to do that. So there's no rush for this, and I did say there's no rush. We're not going to be picking up any silage, or not even making any silage. In fact, I don't even know if we're going to make any silage this year anymore. So there's no rush, but it will need to be done. So yeah, we'll come back to that. The case, well, the case is the case. It's poised and ready to go as soon as we are ready for haymaking or straw baling or whatever else. There is going to come, we're having a quiet moment right now, which is probably just as well. So I will mention Audrey, my mother-in-law, is not well. Hasn't been well for a couple of weeks, and she's deteriorated, and it's got to the point now where we are all kind of hanging around. I'll say no more, but yeah. Audrey is one of the reasons I haven't actually done much video in the last couple of days. I haven't really gone anywhere, I haven't done anything, because we're kind of anticipating something's going to happen fairly imminently. You've probably guessed what's going on. So, yeah, that's enough said about that. Cattle. My cattle, I let them out in the bottom left-hand field day before yesterday, right after I'd given them a nice new, fairly soft bale in there. They don't even know that bale's there because they've not been up. They've been down there, happily munching on the grass and eating the hedge. They literally have not been up to the barn for 2 days, so they will find that when the grass down there starts getting a little bit more sparse. But yeah. Bull. I may have found a bull. He is a 9-year-old, so he's not a young chap. Red, pedigree, Dexter, polled bull. I've got to have a chat with his owner. But I think what we might be doing, sometime in amongst everything, I'm not doing anything for a couple of days while stuff at the house is going on, family stuff. But I think we might well be looking at getting the cows that we want to put to the bull. So we're going to put some of our cows to a bull, I think. We'll do some AI if we get the chance. We're going to put some to the bull. Because it's been so hot, I think fertility is going to be questionable. And I think spending a lot of money on AI when the fertility is questionable is probably not a great idea. Whereas spending money on a bull who can serve more than once, he can, to his heart's content, is probably more likely to get the cows in calf than AI. That's just my humble opinion. But I think what we're going to do, we'll probably take some of the older cows down to the farm, so 10, a dozen of them, take them down there and put the bull with them down there, keep all the young stock and most of the steers and everything else here. So it will free up a bit of grazing. The cows will go on some good grass down there. It might be a case if they go on that grass for a week, 10 days, and then I put the bull in there. Kind of a flushing thing if you want, because they've been on meagre rations here. I don't know. I don't know if it works quite the same as it does with sheep, but yeah. I've got lots of things I want to do, lots of things we kind of need to do. But again, because of what's going on at the house with Audrey and that, I'm kind of not going anywhere. And it's going to put a bit of a dampener on videos because I'm limited what I can do because I can't go anywhere. Or I can, I just feel like I should. I need to be here to support everybody else. You understand. So, As and when stuff develops, I'll let you know. Yeah. Right, anyway, it is 5:37. I need to go up the house, press some buttons, upload tonight's video, and probably do some editing, I expect. Maybe I'll come out and do some more on here, but literally, at the moment, we've been tied up here at the farm and not done a lot. Because there's quite a big tuber on that.
Yeah.
You need to plant them in something that can stop them spreading, because they will spread.
Oh yeah, now.
Is that your vape
My
one then?
vape! My dummy.
You don't need it anyway.
I do.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do.
Give it up.
Never.
Filthy, disgusting habit.
No, I actually said I will give it up next year. Now I've lost the weight, I'll give it up next year.
Well, why wait till next year? Do it now.
Why do it now?
Just make a decision and do it.
Yeah, well,
decide.
I did do that with my weight loss. I can't do too much in
Yes,
a year.
you can. Do it all in once.
No.
Get all the pain over and done with. One thing, get it done. You'll be happier. You'll be much happier, I promise.
No.
I'll be happier, so we'll have to put that stink.
You don't have to put up a stink.
I do. It wafts in the house sometimes. So you open the door and it says waft of whatever it is you're...
We never smoke. Oh,
we never smoke.
Jesus. That was quite...
Oh, bag No, that's the wrong answer.
I never smoke in the car, and I'm always mindful of smoking around you.
Yeah, 'cause it's dirty.
No, I'm just trying to be respectful, but piss me off, it will. No, I don't like that one.
So, anyway, we have got to Grandad's.
We have.
Very early.
Very early.
We're going, I haven't seen him all week. I don't think I've seen him since Sunday.
Honestly, you might put him in a bad mood, but he's in a great mood.
Is he?
He'll be in a bad mood now, and I'll be like, he was in a good mood.
Yeah, but he'll be bad because he's had his nose put out of joint, because I haven't seen him all week. Where have you been? Well, I've been kind of busy.
Oh, he's all right. He's got me now. He doesn't need you.
That's true. Yeah.
He's more than happy with me.
Yeah, that's true.
He's had Mikey today as well.
Has he?
And Mikey has now been promoted to, hello, my boy. He's been promoted to my boy.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mikey's happy.
All right. Okay. Does he get a my boy badge?
Yeah, it's only because he cuts his grass.
All right.
Does him a favour.
Well, both stalks of it.
Yeah.
I haven't got any grass. It's only bloody seed heads.
Oh, what did Sam want?
Sam's probably spotted him over in Tidderington. She was going, oh, you can come and have a cup of tea if you want.
No, she's down the farm, you Wally. She's been down the farm all day.
Oh, has she? All day?
Yes.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she's been down the farm all day.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah. We all have.
Well, yeah, well... Caring. Yeah. Right, okay. Turn the camera off. We're going now. Goodbye.